Luminar Work Habor Freight Halogen shop light, 500 watts. Let's take a look at it. Okay, we just reviewed the Central Machinery 3-speed box fan, portable blower fan from Habor Freight. And now we're going to look at the Luminar Work 500 watt halogen shop light, also from Habor Freight. This is currently on sale for $9.95. I think you can always get it at $9.95 if you just wait it out a month. It's like anything at Habor Freight, the permanent sales, it seems like. So let's get it opened up and take a look. Of course, we've got our instructions. I assume this is going to need some assembly. Yeah, just the cage and the light bulb. Oh, hey, the handle's already on it. Cage is not. Okay. Handle is on the face part of the lamp here. So we have 3 pieces. Okay, there's our halogen bulb inside the glass enclosure here. We've got our halogen lamp protected. Short cord, very short cord. So I need an extension cord to work one of these. Pretty decent quality metal on the handle here. Good foam grip. Of course, the 500 watt markings, so on. Got our push button, waterproof looks like. Okay, so there's that. Obviously, another part of the base and the shielding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video for a second. We're going to put this together and come right back. Hey, really fast before I put this together, I wanted to note 2 things. Number 1, this halogen lamp, when you install this, you do not want to touch the bulb with your bare hands. The oils will cause it to eventually burn out faster. But also, our little grate here, it smells like a barbecue grill, so I can only assume it's a flat color. I can only assume that this is some high temp paint to help it from the heat from this halogen lamp. But I'll get this put together, be right back. Another little quick update before I get this put together. Just wanted to note, it's a really cool design here. You take this screw out, and this hinges down to get to the bulb, so you can change it. Pretty cool. Okay, I got everything assembled. Quick note, save yourself some trouble if you haven't ever assembled one of these, as I hadn't. Put the base on first, makes it easier to deal with the fold down top to get to your light. But I've got the metal cage on. It just kind of squeezes into place and fits behind this little bezel here, which I think may be plastic, high temperature plastic, but it's fully adjustable for all angles. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it's kind of got a little bit of a lean to it this direction. Don't really care. The function's what I care about. But this housing here was it's good and thick. Little metal housing. I mean, really, really thick. I noticed when I was screwing this in. But it's still lightweight. A very lightweight unit. Really lightweight. Get a good, like I mentioned, the waterproof button. This is kind of a 360 of it. Yeah, and as I mentioned previously in the unboxing, really short cord. Not very long, so you'll definitely need an extension cord. But what I'm going to do is it's daylight right now. Didn't think this through very well. So what I'm going to do is it's pouring down rain at the moment. As soon as it slacks off, I'm going to go into the basement, cut all the lights off. We'll plug this up and see how it lights up things down there. Again, 500 watts. So let's get into a dark area and see how it lights stuff up. Okay, I'm in the basement with the Habor Freight 500 watt portable halogen lamp, work light. The Luminar Work brand. I'm going to cut the lights out now, and I'm down in the basement here. It's the land that I try not to venture into much. But I'm going to turn the lights off. We're going to turn this on and see what happens. Okay, the lights are off. It's kind of spooky. Going to turn this on and see if we can light up anything. Hopefully no ghosts. Okay, yeah, that lights up really well. I mean, that's pretty good and bright. So my Christmas decorations there, an old scooter. Yeah, it lights. I can see. It doesn't really, in the camera view, doesn't really show up as well as I can see here in person. I mean, the entire basement is lit up. And this is just with one 500 watt. Two of these and it would be like standing in the sun no matter where I was at in the basement. So this is good and bright. Don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but it's I mean, this is bright, really bright. Okay, I'm gonna give this a thumbs up. Okay, I made it back from the basement, pretty safe and sound. And as you can see, it lit it up really well. Good light. I think I'm probably gonna buy another one of these. I mean, for $9.95, you just can't go wrong. But again, this is the Habor Freight Luminar Work 500 watt halogen shop light, item number 66433. But they had probably 4 different model numbers of this same light. I mean, this was a let's see here. Just look at some of these specs really quick. Yeah, tempered glass lens with steel protector. That's that little matte black thing we're talking about there. Shatterproof aluminum reflector. 180 degree swivel. It swivels up and down with, based on the adjustment of this screw. And water resistant for outdoor use. Again, that switch, assume that just has to do with the switch and the cord. And as I did mention, you will need an extension cord to use this. But again, Luminar Work 500 watt halogen shop light from Habor Freight, $9.95. It's a good buy.